Shop Boys are an English duo who are Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe. They were formed in 1981 and became known for their electro pop. They have released 15 studio albums with no changes in membership, and they have been hugely successful commercially and critically. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the Pet Shop Boys' first album, and I'm pretty sure I've heard this before. Certainly there are some hits on here which I know. So I'm going to pull out West End Girls, Opportunities, Love Comes Quickly, and Suburbia, the songs that I remember from way back when they were in the charts at the time. So I would describe this as being dance pop, possibly electro pop. We're in the kind of advent of sample technology at this point. Where are we? 1986. And we're starting to get things like The Art of Noise, but other people using samples quite a lot. And so it's very obviously using samples to a great extent and sequence stuff. Basically, the Pet Shop Boys, the two guys, one of them sings and the other one's a keyboard player. But then, of course, you've got a whole lot of program stuff. So for the time, the sound of this is very chartable. It's kind of very stuff that would be popular. In fact, it reminded me at times quite of Madonna's early stuff, particularly the backing. So there's lots of synth sounds. Some of them are quite percussive sounds, but there's some paddy sounds as well in there. There's electronic bass and the sequenced rhythms. And it's a lot of it is stuff that basically could be in a disco. Is dance stuff. Neil Tennant sings and is quite distinctive. He's got one of those voices that projects an image. And the image that it projects, in my opinion, is kind of cool and sophisticated with a little bit of cynicism, but not too much. And he kind of mixes in talking and singing at the same time, well, not at the same time, but kind of interleaved. And it works well. So the songs are about characters that they encountered in London. Um, and they're reasonable songs. So there's plenty of nostalgia here for me. Pet Shop Boys are one of the electro pop outfits that I like, unlike some others. So I'm going to mention Erasure. I've not really been impressed with them yet. Some people are going to jump down my throat at that because I know there are people who absolutely love Erasure. There are a couple of slower slash gentler songs like Love Comes Quickly, which I was less convinced by. So overall, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's not something I would particularly seek out, but it's not something it comes up and I go, oh yeah, Pet Shop Boys, I can listen to that. That's fine. So it kind of muted, enjoyable is my overall impression, I think. And so that's what I think. And as always, I'd like to invite you to tell me what you think. So please do by leaving me a comment down there. And that's it from me for now.
I may be wrong, I may be right. Money's short and time is tight. Don't even think about the